Okay, so Slug A is a pretty decent ship. We start with, we have shields, 2 engines, oxygen, level 3 weapons, medbay, as all AB ships have. Piloting, super important. We even have level 2 doors, which is kind of nice, particularly since we're light on crew. We only start with 2. But they're slugs. Slugs are pretty decent. I mean, I would say that they're almost objectively better than humans. They cannot be mind controlled. They sort of have life form scanners, which allows them to see the life forms on opposing ships. They also cannot be mind controlled themselves and also have more blue options than humans. Now our weapon setup here is we get a Breach 1. This is the only ship I believe that comes with a Breach 1. Cannot be bought in a store. Same thing with the dual laser. And we also have an anti-bio beam. So this allows us to get crew kills fairly early on, which is great for extra scrap to transition ourselves to better weapons. We'll keep the dual laser most likely throughout the entire run, but we'll eventually want to trade off the bio and breach. Enemy ships will start having a lot more crew. It gets harder to actually get crew kills while not boarding them and trying to keep down their med bay as they move around, because the bio beam actually has to cut through the crew member to kill them. It does 60 damage to enemy crew. So the breach here does 1 damage every 9 seconds. But actually this crew damage is 30. That's interesting. That's higher than what it should be. The weapons typically do 15 times their base damage to crew. Dual laser, 1 power, 2 shots every 10 seconds. Fantastic. Oh, I haven't done the ship tier list yet. I have weapons 1. We also start with Slug Repair Gel, so that automatically fix breaches. We're going to sell that as soon as we can to get our second shield bubble. Our Sector 1 goals is perhaps at least 1 additional crew member to put on weapons, get us a 10% boost on weapons. Also to help with borders, though we do already have the level 2 doors, which is really nice. But we have really solid weapons, and going to try to get our second shield. So that's 50 scrap. It's like repair gel we can sell at the first store we come across to get there and then make our way through the rest of the game. That can begin. So once again, the data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, so ideally we'll go dual laser and anti-bio beam to take down enemy ships. Don't need our medbay on. Alright, pilot and engines, the 2 most important positions on a ship. Oh, we get distraction buoys. Well, early distraction buoys would be kind of neat. Pretty straightforward sector, except for these 3 jumps were absolutely... Well, these 2 jumps we're not going to see. That's not going to happen. Probably not those ones as well. Buoy. Alright, so a single ship at this beacon. They could use some help and are offering us 2 fuel. Sure, we'd like to lend a helping hand to strangers out in the middle of space during a war. Particularly Federation scouts. See? They can be trusted. Their Uber rating was fantastic. Alright, so we want a decent look at the sector, try and find the store. There should be about 2 in the first sector of the game, a bit of a hodgepodge of a civilian sector. Yeah, distraction boys. Okay, so let's see. Well, this is incredibly gross. Why is this a ship? Okay, so we see that they have a missile, an ion weapon, They have 2 crew. That looks to be a rock. So that's going to take 3 swipes with a bio beam to kill. They have a Zoltan shield, clone bay, and they apparently also have mind control. If this is an Artemis missile, that's really gross. Does anti-bio beam actually do damage to Zoltan shields? I know that the fire beam does. Oh god, this should... Yeah, it's already, Yeah, this is... It's a pretty gross ship to have early on. Hopefully they don't screw with us. Its problem is... Oh. So I would say the problem is we have 2 crew but mind control, but our crew can't be mind controlled, so that's actually not a factor. That's huge. If we had another ship where they could mind control our pilot or other crew, it would be a very gross situation. Come on, only 1 damage missile. Evasion? Okay, evasions are cool. I like evasion. Alright, so we got 4 damage from that. Is 1 damage to the shields. Means the ion here is now live. So it's... We can't even sneak a damage past them yet. Oh good, they ioned my weapons. That's fantastic. Alright, I can't even get the bio beam online right now. I'm kind of locked out. That's a pretty ridiculous dodge. We have 2 of them with only 15% evasion. And then they hit me in the weapons again. Come on. Okay. Back, don't hit me in the weapons. This is irksome. Okay, we should have switched off the bio beam, but we kept getting ioned in the weapons. No, you both have to repair the weapons. Okay. We actually started to fire in their weapons, because that's amazing. First bit of good luck that's happened. See if we can take their clone bay offline. Now sort of try and go for a crew kill here. Oh, he's moving. See if we can catch him with the anti-bio beam. Alright, we got 1 off the board. Triple A and Artemis. No, don't say those kinds of things. FTL listens. FTL listens, and they plot. Should kill him. Okay. No more line signs remaining on the ship. We get to strip of useful materials. 17 scrap. So we only took 3 whole damage from that. Could have been a lot worse. We did have 2 really nice dodges. As irksome as it was for them to continuously hit us in the weapon system, though. Is that 2 ions and a missile? A little bit unfortunate. So apparently in hard mode, enemy ships will target system rooms more so than in normal or easy. I want to see what these are. Let's see. All opposed rebels will be punished. Let's search among the stores, see if someone will sell to us. No one was going to sell to us, but we're all not all friends of the rebel fleet. Stay strong. 1 missile, 1 drone, 9 scrap. Yeah, FTL does have a couple balance issues. The thing that like ended my streak, that ship was absolutely disgusting. It was double NG Mantis teleporter burst 2 small bomb. And it was also an event where they hacked away my evasion. Like that was ridiculously over the top. Store. Okay, let's hit the quest before the store. Something should happen here. Okay, nice. Get 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 21 scrap. 47 scrap double store. Coal train, how's it going? It has been a while. I mean, not that I keep track. 3 weeks, 2 days, 17 hours. No, but I understand life can get in the way. How are you doing? Let's check out that store, sell that slug gel. Unless there's some really awesome weapon, we'll get shields too. Drone control, no thank you. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna switch to Clone Bay. I'm not a boarding ship. There's really no benefit to using this then. Backup battery, we can buy power pretty cheap right now. So say no to that. Defense drone, it is. Defense drone, drone control, which is my favorite. I understand completely. Well, good luck with that. But too early. You broke your ankle. Oh man, that's my condolences. Both your ankles? Jeez. Well, I hope you have a quick and speedy recovery. All these systems are bad. We don't have a clone bay. Emergency respirators don't need. Reconstructed teleport, don't have a teleport. Heavy laser 2. Actually a pretty cool weapon. I also like the small bomb, but we have the breach 1. Not really looking for a weapon right now anyway, so let's sell that slug repair gel. Let's get that second shield and a power bar for it. Fell like 15 feet. Yeesh. Again, I'm really sorry that happened to you. That is a perfectly reasonable explanation to not have been around here. Gotta take care of yourself. Okay, so we don't need to go to the other store, only have 7 scrap. We're fine on fuel and hull. I like to have about 14 fuel, 23 hull. 1, 2... We get about 3 more jumps in this sector. I could have plotted this out just a little bit better. 1, 2, and then X probably. Okay, can I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, let's hit the nebula. It might shorten the distance and we can squeak out another jump. 1. Always want to get as many jumps in a sector as you can. They are how you get scrap. You need scrap for improvements. Alright, we got an AI over here. Our bio beam is not going to be of any use, so let's turn that off. So breach bomb, dual lasers, maximize engines and shields. We see they do have some sort of drone shenanigans. Okay, we are relatively safe. This needs to double fire in time with the basic laser here for us to take damage. Okay, so we'll just hit their weapon system. These types of ships occasionally can have buffer points in their drone systems. This one doesn't have it. And it's way less likely for it to be in weapons. Once we took the weapon down, we should be totally safe. Let's hit their evasion. Auto ships tend to have higher evasion than enemy ships. Also, if you were not aware, AIs actually do consider all of their systems manned. So their weapons actually fire as if at 10% faster than normal. Shields and evasion operate that way as well. Here's your drone, you jerks. Okay, so we get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 12 scrap. 15. Let's see. Definitely get 2 more jumps out of this sector. I think 3 would be way too greedy. Yeah, so we'll just hit distress, then the exit. Okay, so we arrive at a distress beacon, a small asteroid belt, find a ship with pirate markings. Option 2, we either get a fight or a free scrap. And by free, I mean that they die and we get scrap. you know, free. No cost to us. 17 scrap, 1 drone, 1 missile. Well, it's good to hear that you are recovering. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and hit the store, because it looks like we can get an extra jump out of the sector. I misjudged that. Could have got an extra jump, that's unfortunate. Mind control is sort of cool. Weapons are pretty terrible. Not really desperate for it, but anyways, we'll go ahead and just pick up some extra fuel. I want the power bar. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the power bar then. Alright, and to the exit. Oh. Alright, missile shoots across the bow, and the jump completes. Pirate hails you. Damn it, we weren't expecting companies to stay out of this, and you can profit. We can get double profit. Now, first off, this ship just fired a missile at us, and it clearly doesn't have a missile. Secondly, it does have a teleporter, which is Gross Burst 2 and Heavy Laser 1. We're going to try to be heroes here. We're going to switch off the Bio Beam and go Breach 1. Really want to take this weapon system offline. We're going to have to do 2 damage to guarantee that this burst is offline. Boarding with a single crew into piloting. That's unfortunate. We're going to need some help there to make sure we don't lose this battle. Alright, we got on our 2 points of damage. Alright, we killed that crew member. Gonna send our pilot to the medbay. Always take care of our crew. That is the Crow Revel way. Oh, geez, they have double NGs. So they're gonna repair that ridiculously fast. On the plus side, their evasion should be pretty much nothing right now. Yeah, there they go. They just fixed it. Let's see. I wonder which one actually has low health. Let's zap the pilot. Still not the worst injury. You know, it's actually not a competition. Don't have to see how hurt you can be. I probably should have waited on that dual laser shot. This person should be fairly low on health. Alright, but the pirate's all dead, leaving the ship in dead space. We get 16 scrap, 1 drone, 1 missile. Chance at double reward here. Nope, pirate victim jumped away. They gave us nothing for saving their worthless, miserable lives. I don't think we took damage from that fight, though. That's pretty good, considering they have 4 projectiles to our 2 shields, and while our piloting was engaged and off, we've had some really good evasions early on. Oh, I believe you. Pirate controlled or Mantis controlled? Alright, so I want to go pirate controlled here. As stated how we want more crew, pirate sectors typically have slave events. And those gives us a lot of options for extra crew. So we're still okay with our weapon system as is. Doesn't seem too sketchy or tricky here. Can't cross there, that's fine. We're just gonna try and get some scrap, hopefully free crew. You're not free crew. Okay. What are you gonna hack? Hack my piloting. Okay, what's nice is we are actually safe in this fight now. It's a heavy laser and a mini beam. So this will take, the heavy laser will take down a single shield, and the mini beam can't pierce a single shield, so we're fine. Don't want to waste a breach bomb then, since I don't have to. Now if it's piloting offline, we can work its shields, and then the rest of the ship will follow. Not only are the weapons not dangerous, and there's a reason we're not attacking them, we do have a chance of earning some evasion experience from the heavy shear. Not that I think we did. We're doing pretty good, actually. Okay, 14 scrap, fuel, and a drone. That looks like it's a pulsar. That looks like it's a pulsar with hacking. And a clone bay. Okay, so they looks like they have a Mantis NG combo. We might be able to get a crew kill here. I don't like screwing around in pulsars too much. Particularly when they looks like they have a mini beam and basic, so I want to try and take down their weapon system as fast as possible. Don't hack me in the weapons. Okay, O2 hack I can live with, hopefully. Okay, so their weapon system is down, and wow, you're not gonna help that Mantis out? It's kind of cruel. Okay, so we shoot the shields. One, this ensures that our bio beam is active. And two, it stopped the repair of the clone bay. Move this to the back so we hopefully don't get ioned by this annoying pulsar. Didn't? Okay, they're not actually trying to fix the weapons. Fantastic. Let's do... Probably can't hit both of them. We'll do 60 damage to the engine. Add a couple points more. Alright, and the engine's down. This Mantis isn't going to be able to fix anything, so we get our crew kill here. Now that the ship has been emptied of hostiles, we get to search it. Eventually you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. 8 scrap and an NG. Nice. Fantastic. So NGs are a really great pickup. They are 2 times repair speed. They have the most blue options in the game. I think they sell at stores for 50 scrap. Like I said, we were kind of light on crew to begin with. Now just waiting for the ion to stop hitting me so I can jump away with shields up. That ion damage does carry over. Store. Do I actually want that store? Destroyed scrap is not really a lot of scrap. Still have 11 fuel, that's okay. Bypass going to the store right now. Since we're gonna burn a fuel just to go there, don't really have enough scrap to buy anything anyways. Asteroid field, huh? Okay, so we got another pirate ship here. 3 crew, including a rock, drone, mini beam. This is a pretty gross fight potentially here. Yeah, basic laser and mini beam plus the 3 crew. Now they can't heal. So again, I want to do what I can to take their weapons offline. Oh, they actually don't have an offensive drone. That's kind of a big deal. Okay, now the problem here is the lack of hull on this ship. Alright, so we got one crew kill. Unfortunately, the asteroids are going to be hitting it too. We might actually have to wait for the asteroids to hit their shields before we bio-beam. Just ensure we're not overkilling them here. Oh, don't fix things. Now that the ship has been emptied of hostiles, we get to search and eventually find a prisoner who offers to join our crew, 8 scrap and a second NG. Alright, so this doesn't give us more blue options, but it is a 4th crew member. Now, normally I would put crew on doors over shields. I like having level 2 doors prevent enemies from being able to move throughout the ship, but since we already start with level 2 doors, I feel totally fine in putting this NG actually in the system. Not going to see any of those jumps. We can come back down here. How many jumps until this nebula? 1, 2, 4 jumps. So 1, 2, 3. Get a couple extra jumps out of the nebula before making our way to the exit. So we'll start with this distress. We will, of course, hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a pirate ship jumps into the system, using the refugee ship as bait. Okay, they got a missile system here, so once again, going to turn off the auto beam, the bio beam, go dual lasers breach to try and take that weapon system offline. Hey Scott, how's it going? Weapon system, particularly the missiles offline, don't do it. I don't need a med bay. Wow, it dodges. You're grumpy. Oh no, why are you grumpy? It has caused you to be grumpy. We're gonna be a little bit greedy. Let's try. Since their evasion should be pretty terrible right now, we'll wait until they actually repair something before we shoot them again. Oh no, bad internet. I'm sorry that you are having internet problems. Zap. Okay, NG's down. Cool, pirate ship is empty of life forms. We get easy salvage, 2 fuel, which is really nice. We're running touch low, 20 scrap. Contact that refugee ship. They were not jerks like the other ones. Give us 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 9 scrap. And do repairs here on the mid bay. I didn't save their positions, did I? I did! I mean, of course I did. I always do that. Always saving their positions. Never making any mistakes. Hallmark of the stream. And we get warning signs. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and have tried to shut down my engines. That's annoying. Okay, they got a med bay. They're probably going to board us with this filthy mantis. Looks like they have a small bomb as well. Right into the piloting. Let's get shields over there. and hopefully take out their weapon systems. Level 2 medbay. Alright, who are you trying to kill? Okay, so I'm trying to think of how possible it is to get a crew kill here. Guess there's only one way to find out. It's just going to be really tough with that medbay and the NG doing repairs. Double NG's doing repairs. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to get a crew kill here. And I kind of don't want to waste more bombs. Two fuel, 14 scrap. One who needs it to in the med bay. Stress beacon. Let's see, do I actually want to do any improvements, or do I just want to save up for the store? I mean, ideally what I would buy at a store is like a burst 2, which is 80 scrap. Let's hold out. See if we find anything cool in the nebula. Yep, same thing. Option 2, always option 2. They are charging their weapons. Okay, so we have a heavy laser, basic laser. It means we're safe. So we kill off the crew, and then we just have this one remaining. Alright, I do have a buffer point in fields, though. The repair. So just 2 bio beams should take them out. No life signs remaining. Get 23 scrap. One of the potential problems we actually could run in with this ship is we start getting inundated with crew. So, killing off crew, you have a chance, 15%. Like, you get 15% more scrap. You're also more likely to find free stuff, particularly weapons and crew. And that can, you can kind of just get the quote-unquote good RNG, and you just keep picking up crew. You saw when we got the 2 NGs, our rewards were only like 8 and 9 scrap. Crew starts having fairly diminishing returns, particularly if they're the same crew over and over again. Ion Storm. Manually search the wreckage for survivors or equipment, or avoid the risk and jump away unscathed. If I had a clone bay, this is fine. Level 2 piloting would also give us blue options to make this a safe search. I don't feel like risking any of my crew right now, though, so we're just going to jump away. Bravely, bravely jump away. Intruders on board. Where are my... Whoa! Okay, let's turn on the med bay. Let's start venting. Event that room. That's probably enough of a distraction. We move those two there. Those two to oxygen. Move you back into the med bay. This should be fine. Probably could close the doors now. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. We, of course, attack the pirates. Okay, so that's 3 projectiles. This is not a safe fight. Have to do at least 1 damage to the weapon systems to be safe. Like so. Double repairs. That is not cool. Wow. The evasion with going on piloting our weapons or engines there. Hey Masala, how's it going? Actually need pilots. Alright, we can save on bombs. We should be able to either just do straight up damage with the dual lasers or get the kill with the bio beam. Just had Sunday dinner for breakfast. Well, that's technically not dinner. With the crew dead, you search the ship and find a military-grade weaponry and take what is most useful. I'd rather have the basic laser. Alright, so we got a laser charger here. I am not a fan of this weapon. It's 3 powered and incredibly slow with incredibly slow shot projectiles. Can charge up to 4 shots, but pretty gross. Hopefully I can just swap that for a better weapon. The non-existent store of this sector. So what I am going to do is we'll buy an improved on our weapons, so we can just run these 3 weapons right now. Basic laser is sick. Let's just... So yeah, this is a charge time of 5 seconds. It seems like it would be an amazing weapon due to its flexibility, but it's really so bad when you compare it to everything else. Normally you end up spending basically 3 power to get 2 shots out of it, which is awful. And the actual shot projectiles are really slow, so if you're really using it to take down a shield, the delay makes it difficult to time beam weapons between the shield recharges. And it's the same problem, of course, happens when you're trying to deal damage in between shields, is that they fire slow enough that the shields can actually come back online as well. So it's like really hard to actually get damage out of this weapon. At least, like at a reliable rate anyways. Alright, so we're gonna fight in the sun. As long as we keep our shields online when the solar flare goes off, we only take 1 to 2 fires at a hull damage. If there are no shields up when the solar flare goes off, we can get upwards of 5 fires. 5 fires is a real bad time. Okay, one in the doors. Alright, we get another crew kill, 1 fuel, 1 missile, 21 scrap. Just want to make sure that's the only fire here. To be the case. See if we can sneak in some heals. And now I'll just jump away. Fortunately, I actually can't buy a basic laser at a store. Nearby space station hails you. Greetings. Your arrival is most fortuitous. We recently came across some extra drones. This would be a pretty solid deal. Drones are 8, scrap fuel is 3, but we're already down to 10. I'm gonna have to pass on this. Go straight to the exit. Okay, so there happens to be a black market hub here, and during these dangerous times, they ask if you have any extra military-grade explosives. I don't think I can actually part with my missiles right now. I'm still using the breach to ensure that we're taking out weapons. I don't really need the 15 scrap right now as much as I might need that breach to do damage. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore it. Normally I like to help out strangers when they ask for explosives randomly out in the middle of nowhere. Just not this time. Zoltan controlled or NG controlled? No. I would prefer to go NG, but that would lock us into this red sector here. Really don't want to go Zoltan. Double nebulas, nebulas green, and then that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna go NG control then. I know that locks me in. This might be an abandoned sector. Could be a very bad time. I just don't really want to deal with Zoltans right now. We're relying a lot on the dual laser bio beam. And we're going to start seeing 2 shielded ships pretty much throughout the entirety of the sector. Got an early distress. Hit this, and I can go here. That means I don't see any of the jumps down here while looking for the store. So I'm actually trying to pass on it right now. Maybe. Yeah, let's jump here, then here, and that'll show us a lot more jumps. It's a store. Okay, so let's go ahead and distress the store. Out. Let's search for the ship. Derelict ship. Coated with ice or crystals. Before you have a chance to dock a few asteroids, get past your shields, and partially damage your engines. Oh, no, I haven't. Was I supposed to? Is that... I had to add all the FTL commands? I also don't have the one for the flak. I'm just the worst kind of person, what can I say? Clone Bay hacking, drone control, offensive drone control, gross, Clone Bay, no need for again. I could go double charge too. I like myself as a person. Not gonna hire any crew. Okay, first we need fuel. We're gonna buy up all the fuel. Hacking is good. Alright, so this is probably like the first really big decision we've had to make in this run, like exactly what we're gonna leave this store with. An automated reloader's nice. I don't need it though. But hacking would help with 2 shielded ships. Hacking would help with a lot of things. That would involve having to sell something though. Plus I'm a little light on hull. Not immediately another store here. The breach and go hacking. Probably gonna. So the decision is I'm already down to 7 missiles, so that would say like, oh, you could sell the breach because I won't get as much use out of it eventually. The anti-bio beam becomes less effective as we go on later in the run, and charge 2 is bad. But it technically is going to be more useful than the bio beam. So we are totally keeping the dual lasers because they're like kind of good. Alright, let's just sell the charge. We kind of planned we were going to do that anyways. Go ahead, buy hacking then. Couple repairs. 25 for another power bar. Get up to 22. Now we have hacking online. Got a use for our drones now. Hopefully we won't have to use them too much. Alright, so we're fighting in a sun again. We got drones, we got a missile, got a basic. They don't have a way to heal off crew. Do want to take their weapon system offline. Let's dodge. Again, we've been really fortunate with dodges. That like a 3 crew swipe there? Yes, it was. Let's see. Possible fire. Alright, just burn out. Everyone back. Close those doors and let's get out of here. Inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon. Wish you well. Free chain ion. Oh, welcome back, Coltrane. Let's see. So we sold a charge laser 2. Picked up hacking, and we just got a free chain ion. I'm just getting all the good weapons here. Chain ion and charge laser. Both terrible. Chain ion is, in my opinion, one of the worst weapons in the game. Gotta be down there. forward to selling it. Okay, distress signals coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. We can help. We should have a lovely blue option. Actually, we have an ion blue option, and we should also have an NG blue option as well. Remote hacking using NG. 1 fuel, 1 drone, 30 scrap. So we can see a lot of jumps from here. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 jumps in the sector. 2, 6. Okay, so we can path down the lower part of the map here. Another missile. You got a teleporter and 2. Oh, you have double basics in a missile. Okay. Kind of want to kill him on board our ship here. Yeah, they do have a clone bay, though. No longer have a clone bay. Unfortunately, that missile did get off in time. No life signs remaining. 32 scrap, though. 2 fuel, 2 missiles. Nice. And the shields. Pair that up. Alright, doesn't look like we'll actually get to another store. Let's go ahead and get at least level 3 engines. Pretty cheap investment to have more evasion when we need to. Let's just get out of fights, dodge those nasty missiles more regularly. I haven't trained him fully yet. We'll get there. Another pulsar. Man, the number of events we've run into. Okay, pulsar, cloaking. Looks like, is that a heavy 2, heavy 1 basic? That's kind of gross. They only have a 5-second one. I mean, that is 4 projectiles representing 7 damage. You should absolutely hack something here. I'm inclined to hack their weapons to try and, the worst case scenario, desync them. It's fine. Oh! Okay, I just took 3 ion damage to my weapon system, as well as 3 damage to my shields. They took 3 to the shields and 2 to their engines, so we're dead in the water right now. This is distinctively not fine. That's... Jeez. Alright, I guess hopefully those 3 engines will pay off with some evasion. Okay, it did not. Or they go 4 for 4 with their shots. Okay. Definitely have a fire. My doors are offline. My piloting's been ion, so I can't fly out of here right now, and my evasion 0. Okay, got it back up in time to get hit in the weapons again. I get ioned in the weapons again. Okay, there went my shields and my engines. Yeah, I know, I see that my jump is fully charged now. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna jump. We have a fire. Hopefully there's not another ship here. It's totally okay. Your seats just called from nearby engine ship. Assistance required, danger present, imminent destruction. Good luck with your imminent destruction. I know the feeling. Okay, let's go ahead and fix doors. That's where the breach is. That's where another breach is. So the fire is here? Okay, no, the fire is there. Not that bad. That wasn't so bad. Yes. That it totally was. We'll get double NGs. That'll put out the fires pretty quickly. Yeah, there was nothing I could do to have altered how that went. Like, there could have been the case of if they evaded my shots to their weapons, that I should have hacked our piloting instead. But considering that didn't matter at all. Howza. So that's why pulsars are not fun. You could get good. Yes. Yes. No, that... There's that thing you do when pulsars don't hit you in the weapons or the systems that you need. So actually, I totally think pulsar should hit the exact same systems on both ships. Versus, you know, that thing that just happened. I'm sorry, chat. I let you down. I will try to endeavor to do better in the future. Know how much you all look up to me. They insist you must destroy your ship. Oh my gosh, I don't even want this fight. Let's do the hacking systems. Take some time and the virus is slippery, but you eventually contain it. The useless subsystem Prism, where it frantically begins calculating insults at you. Eject the system from the ship and then silence the little binary criminal with your weapons. Hilarious. Benji, thank you for deleting the virus and jump away. They offer a unique ship augment as reward. Drone reactor booster. 11 scrap, 3 fuel. Okay, so that was the virus event. I would have lost a crew and needed a fight. Elsewise, we get a augment for drones that we don't have. Nice. Oh, repair and augment? No. Who levels up hacking this early, though? Would have been nice. Okay, what do I actually want to do? I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my engines to level 4. Just add a little bit more evasion and more chance to, you know, I love hacking. It's true. Honestly, who doesn't love hacking? Come across an asteroid mining colony. I'm going to have to decline giving you anything. They understand. Sector rock controlled. Early store? Hey, no early store. That shows me 2 jumps. That also shows me 2 jumps. That shows me 1. Alright, so it's a red sector. Less likely to have stores. We jump here. I'll see these 2 jumps. I come here. That shows me 1, and then that will show me 3 on top of those. So that seems to be the best pathway to finding a store and getting some repairs. That's the best I can do. Hey, look, it's an event! Hey, they have cloaking! And a missile! They have an incredibly long cloaking! Okay, it's only level 1, and it hit me in my hacking. Fantastic. Stick. This is as good as it gets. Okay, so at least we took down the missile with our attack. The problem is we're still probably dead to solar flare damage. Okay, still have 2 hull. Dude, I'm always a fan of life. Life is the best. Apparently that caused a panic, and they're not trying to shoot us anymore. I enjoy this. I enjoy not being murdered. Looks fine to you. I don't see what could possibly go wrong. I clearly got them right where I want them. Is that evasion? Sure, you get that dodge. I probably could have hacked there. I'm probably gonna have to like really start putting out fires now. Make sure there are no other ones. Like there, that is a bad fire. That can do system damage. Just gonna vent that side of the ship out. Please don't do hull damage. Please burn out. Well, that's bad. We're gonna have to jump. Because we can't take hull damage from the fire. System is destroyed and avoid the hull damage. That's... No. That's a little bit too exploitive for my taste. And let's just jump to this distress. Maybe we can help somebody out, and they'll offer us a free repair. Finding asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail and offer assistance. Don't risk them and leave them to their fate. Fine. It's fine. You mean how you prevent damage to your ship because you jumped at a specific moment? Sounds kind of exploitive. It was literally a feature added to aid to prevent dying mid-jump. Alright. I'm gonna just heal up crew right now. I mean, that's not as bad as, say, the drone control. I mean, that's just straight up abusing a game bug. Okay. So we're at one hole. If we see a store in the next jump, though, like it has a free weapon, the store that sells the free weapon, sometimes they do, you know, it's Sunday, they give away samples. Rumored. Aha, okay, so I'm gonna sell this, and I'm gonna sell this, because they're terrible and bad. Probably should buy some fuel. No beam sells for 25. Okay, well, I only have one bomb left, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. This is super not ideal. So I go dual lasers pike beam here. I need to be able to damage ships at this point, considering I just sold off my other weapons. That's why I'm choosing to go pike beam dual lasers. Again, I have hacking to lower evasion. But if we run into 3 shielded ships, we're going to have to hack shields. Okay, so 35 scrap improves our hacking, and then we would be able to hack level 3 shields. That's sort of the fear, is level 3 shields. Okay, so I have enough power for all my systems. What is that, the date at the time? Oh, it was patched. Who reads patch notes? Amazing I read anything about this game at all. There's this jump here. No, so we're gonna have to burn a jump. Pretty much nothing that can be done about that. But we're alive! None of that connects, so we'll just jump over here. Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebel blockades. That's the 3rd time we've been offered to sell missiles that we no longer have. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we'll take this jump here, down here, and we'll take out the rest of this sector. It's a sun, and there are intruders on board. Double rock. Okay, where are you guys going? To the med bay? I'd prefer if you went to the med bay. An asteroid field. I can't stop getting events. Good lord. that is a 7-powered weapon system. And 3 shields. And an asteroid field in Sector 3. Game, what are you doing here? Yeah, they're still on that AI kick over there. I gotta admit, I'm not feeling a particularly high amount of love from it. The same patch where they made it, do not take damage from other companies, so they made it for fire about to destroy a system as well. You can jump as a solar flare hits, but you don't take hull damage. Right, but that's... I'm gonna say that's not how it works in real life. Understanding firmly that a lot of about this game doesn't happen in real life. But, I mean, the system still takes damage. The game just doesn't apparently count it. I'm not judging others who do it. Judge. I just choose not to do it myself. Oh my gosh, that was a bro. Okay, so we got the really gross weapon offline. Took minimum damage. Took more damage. Oh, good. Fire. Fire, fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you for the double fire in my shields. That's super fair. Okay, please move to... Alright. Okay, so we just lost 8 hull on that fight. Reconstructive teleport. Okay. NG go fix oxygen. No, not Slug go fix, NG go fix. There we go. Then they jump putting out fires. Oh, right, okay. I see, that makes sense. You get damage by jumping. It's like the elevator principle. Like if an elevator's plummeting down the shaft, you jump, and then you're okay, as long as you do it just before it hits the bottom. What I should have done is, I don't know, maybe I should have fought the rocks more so before I jumped. That doesn't work. Well, not with that attitude, lad. No, we're totally gonna fight this ship. We don't have any jumps, delays, or scouts or nothing, so fight ya. Alright, so as long as we keep one of those weapons offline, we don't take damage. I actually don't think it's possible to get a crew kill here. I keep firing this like it's the bio beam. Not gonna get the job done. That rock is gonna take like 10 swipes. Three fuel, 18 scrap. Ooh, 3 fuel. 3 fuel's pretty tempting when I'm down to 5. Do I get 3 jumps out of this, or is it only 2? One, two, 3 is super close. What's the worst that can happen? And considering what's already... Okay, so there's a store I can absolutely not go to. Alright, 3 shields and a missile. Really don't have the weapons for this. Got some lovely NG on NG action going on over here, though. I have to hack shields. My weapon system cannot penetrate level 3 shields. Oh good, it's an Artemis. That's super excellent. Oh, and I got the RNG where it only took down 1 shield instead of 2. That at least landed. I doubt it gets to shields in time, but I don't want to eat this weapon. Or, yep, it doesn't get there in time. Oh, when I said NG on NG, I totally meant NG on rock. That's a less good fight. Oh, you just shot your own crew. This is such an entirely dead run. I just can't, like, escape these incredibly gross fights that we keep having to have. um... Amazing! Okay. Vent all that out, I guess. Now, it's really weird. It's not weird. Yes, it is weird. So these, we just got boarded by 2 separate events. These will now work completely, like, with each other. So I need this to not... Oh! That's an ASB shooting at me. Of course it is. We're dead. We're absolutely 100% completely dead. There is no possible way we escape this alive. Yeah, we're dead. We're gonna get hit by the ASB. Uh-huh. Gas stuff, whatever. I'm totally surprised we actually got out of there. I guess how the ASBs fire is somewhat random, but I've had it where, you know, level 6 engines and I still get hit. I do have my oxygen turned on. Eventually it turns on. Really? Okay, there we go. We got oxygen. Yay. Hard mode is so great. Well, we have had at least five incredibly gross fights. We've fought in... I have no idea how many events we've already had a fight in. The Pulsar event was really, really bad. Oh, FTL charges much faster outside of combat. Interesting. I was not aware. Okay, so our situation is awful, to put it mildly. I don't think... Okay. While one should put the Slug in piloting, because you slugs pilot mind control, I need the extra evasion right now. So I'm going to move the NG over here. So we're in Sector 5. I can't deal with 3 shielded ships. I cannot... Which we fought, what, 2 last sector? 2 or 3. I don't have the weapons for it. Was there another projectile weapon? No, it's been Pike Beam, Ion, Heal Burst. Oh, the charge. See, so apparently I should not have sold the charge laser, though that would put me 35 scrap below where I'm currently at. I couldn't even get it online. Just have a store come by. Store's not gonna save us. I have 3 fuel, 4 hull. I'm low on shields. I cannot damage level 3 shielded ships. Like, I can't. GG. Oh. Let's check out my amazing stats. We had 14 ships defeated out of 51. We collected a total of 383 scrap. That... So normally in an FTL run you get about 100 jumps. And you kill, what, like 45 ships is about what you're averaging. We averaged a third of that in half. Yeah. 383 scrap. That's pretty gross. Yeah, let's go ahead and try another run.